I'm coming to you from inside the vault of Zion's Bank down here in Salt Lake City. And after I do this article, you'll see why I'm in here, to see how much money do they really have in here. Anyway, I've got a link. Take a look. I'm not lying. Zion's Bank is a disaster. Oh, that's right. The Mormon Church doesn't own Zion's Bank anymore. But Monson went down and dedicated a branch in Provo that opened up. Do they own it? Don't they own it? The hokey pokey shuffle of Zion's Bank and the Mormon Church. Put your right foot in your mouth. Put your left foot in your mouth. Spin around on your ass and spit the whole thing out. There's the Mormon PR department. Anyway, the article says that Zion's Bank doesn't have enough money to pass a stress test that the Federal Reserve puts on all banks. Now, that's scary. That's scary. If your bank don't have enough money to handle an emergency, that's scary. Now, here's the history of the damn Mormon Church sucking up to the Zion's Bank. They just suck up to their safe now. They don't manage Zion's Bank. Zion's Bank, and I'm not going to say something that I don't know for sure. I know for sure they were one of the last banks to pay back the Obama bailout. In other words, we hate the nigger, but he gave us money, and we don't have enough to give him back. Everybody else gave the black boy his money back, but not the white guys. The white and delightsome said, we're not giving the money back. Whether they've paid that all back now or not, I don't want to be off base. You may want to look that up for yourself. But I know they were the last ones, and whether they paid it or not, I know the Mormons. They probably printed monopoly money, sent it to Obama. He's a shoe shiner, and he carries baggage. Maybe he'll think this is real money. Anyway, the federal government says there's screw-ups at Zion's Bank. Now, I know this for a fact. Most of the investments of the Mormon Church are in Zion's Bank. They still handle all the payroll checks. They still handle all of the Mormon hokey pokey that goes on. And talk about voodoo economics. Thank you, Reagan. Anyway, after this recession and the loss of so many stocks in value, I'm sure that most of that is the problem of the Mormon Church with its damn money in Zion's Bank. Now, what the Mormon Church has done is they put up the Mormon curtain. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain. He means nothing. So, if there's a financial failure, Zion's Bank can be buried with Joseph Smith, and the Mormon Church could probably pick up all of the insurance, FDIC and rest of insurance, from Zion's Bank being such bozos. Anyway, take a look at the link. You want to deal with Zion's Bank? Please be my guest. But the stress test that they've been given, they didn't pass. They got an F. And they're saying to the public, F you. Anyway, I have no money at Zion's Bank. Now, take a look at the article and look at the person who is rebutting that Zion's Bank are idiots. He's a professor of accounting at the University of Utah. He's some kind of Mormon bishop. He says, all right, I'll go on the article. Desert News, go ahead, put me on the article, and I'll go as the expert. I've got an old daughter, not a daughter anymore, but she's an accountant from BYU, and I'm not sure an accountant from BYU that doesn't have the inner workings of Zion's corporate structure and the FDIC has any damn business making one comment. So anyway, the Mormon Church couldn't find anybody that had a real license or real experience to say, well, Zion's isn't that bad. So They walked up on the University of Utah campus with a sign that said, "We need a liar." And this guy comes running. He comes running, lying for the Lord, lying for the Lord. So anyway, you like lying bank? Fine, be nice and give them your money. But the federal government doesn't like them, and it's shameful that they hated the nigger. They hated the nigger. But he bailed their ass out, and they're still in business, and the bastards were slow or have not repaid the money. One of the last banks, in fact, I think it is the last bank in the United States, in the bailout, they used all the government money, but they didn't want to give it back. Well, Mormonville took a bath on the economy, just like everybody else, but they were overextended, and now Zion's Bank is up to its nipples in debt. So anyway, maybe they ought to call the BYU groper over and squeeze those nipples a little bit and lactate some of that money back to the Negro. Thanks, guys. Health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and in the sinews, power in the priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. What is that? Bullshit.